as Town Hall remains closed to the public with just a skeleton crew, a sign out front encouraging residents to stay connected to a COVID-19 communication center. All walk-in programs at the town senior center are suspended. Arlington Friends of the Drama has canceled all remaining productions. Its website saying, sorry, the show can't go on. We managed to interview the owner of the Continental Hair Salon at 214 Mass Ave just before the town announced all Arlington personal care establishments will be closed at least through April 6th.
It's crazy, it's scary because small business, if you have 1 or 2 slow weeks, it kind of wears you down and it kind of sets you back a month or two. For every week, it probably sets you back a month. And then you get a backlog of people, but you know, it's universal. Everybody's in the same boat, so it's nothing. It's not like we're going on vacation and someone is, someone else is open. You're not losing business, but at the same time, how do you pay your rent? How do you pay your employees? And you have to treat your employees right because, they're there when you need them. So it's kind of, you have a rainy day fund, but, you don't want a monsoon fund. You need a monsoon fund for this.
On Medford Street, restaurants like the Lucky Dragon hang takeout-only signs, something that has become a common sight in neighboring eateries. Its operators hoping to weather this crisis. The neighboring Artful Heart Gallery has cut back its hours. Its owner, Carla Dorado, a frequent news anchor on ACMi News, says as a business owner, this is extremely unnerving.
Let's face it, a gallery is not someplace you're going to find things that you have to have. There are more things that you would like to have. So, but there are people kind of stepping up. We offered some free delivery, and some people have ordered a few items, and I've delivered them, kind of touch-free to their homes and everything. It's, everyone I think is just trying to do the best they can. We have applied for some of the disaster relief. Whether we'll get it, I don't know. Because there's not that much relief, and I'm sure a lot of businesses going for that. But, we'll just see.
You have a lot of nice things, obviously, in the store. We've been in there many times, but this is the time of the year, I would think, when the winter is just ending and spring is just taking off, and there's gifts to be bought for graduates, proms, things like that. This is it. Is this the peak of your season other than Christmas?
This is it before the summertime comes. So this is really, I think, going to affect us and a lot of other small places, depending on, what comes through for small businesses like us. I mean, landlords still want their rent, and, the phone still has to be paid. All those things. It's all those little things that add up,
Arlington's pharmacies and grocery stores remain open as customers get medication and shop for food and other essential items. One worker saying as soon as the trucks deliver certain items, they disappear off the store shelves.
I don't know why toilet paper is the big issue, but that's what it is. When they announced when the closing of the schools, that was last Thursday, and that was horrendous. I rang from 3 till 10 at night. All the pasta, the Progresso soup, because you don't have to put water in it. I don't know if that was the case, but that was the most soup that was sold, and staples that would last a long time besides paper goods. We opened the store from 6 a.m. to 7:30 in the morning for people 60 and over, and then the rest of the public can come in after that. And we get shipments in every day, as much as they can bring in or whatever they can get, from the different stores and our own store.
The Regent Theater is now closed, at least through the first week of April. Sold-out shows have been rescheduled for later dates in the summer, fall, even next winter. Its seats, now empty. Its screen, now dark.
The only thing we can do is continue to change. And I think there was a Clint Eastwood movie once where the mantra was adapt, improvise, and overcome. And I think about that often when there are challenges in business or personal life, but certainly this is a time when that rings true. So we can only do what we can do, which is try to reschedule events for a reasonable amount of time in the future. And if it's impossible for whatever reason, we do cancel those events. At the same time, we're a busy theater with events in the future we haven't yet put up on our calendar or put tickets on sale. So we're continuing to do that because we don't know what the future lies, but we feel there's a future for the Regent Theater. Let me just say that one of the things that's more difficult for me, and I think for a lot of us, other than, besides the financial impact, which obviously is significant, and who even knows where that's going to end up, but the emotional impact of losing your community. A theater is nothing else if it's not about community and bringing people together. I could go on and on and on, but we often call ourselves the United Nations of theaters, and it's sort of true. But the point is that that's a very hard pill to swallow right now, because you can deal with all of the practical things and the rescheduling and how we're going to apply for loans or get through the financial part and help out our employees. But it's that real emotional impact of, like I say, losing that community and that feeling of emptiness that people have as individuals when they're isolated. But it's a whole kind of different thing on a larger scale with losing our audience, where we have the good fortune of bringing so many people together to enjoy a film or a live show, to be entertained, to be informed.
Just down Mass Ave at the Capitol Theater, no movies and upcoming attractions on its marquee. Just a message for its patrons: stay home, stay safe. Venues like this, where people usually go to get away from the rigors of everyday life, are now shuttered until more definitive news arrives, which for everyone can't seem to come soon enough.
This is crazy. It looks like the world is shut down. It's really, I don't know if they're making too big of a deal out of it or not, not enough, but it's scary.